It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. I've been getting back into SCP content and I am really enjoying it. I just did an SCP and it was like some kind of haunted locket or something. I didn't really understand that one. I got some explanations in the comments that made it make more sense and I was like, oh, okay, that's dope. That's like real, that makes it like extra creepy now. I've also been doing the SCP Sedition series. Tat's top video has actually shown some love on that reaction, so I'm having a really good time with that. And now today we are here with more Volgun. This is SCP-3914, Necrocapitalism. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that it's a commentary on the society that we live in today, and I'm here for it. I'm definitely down. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. Don't forget to leave any SCPs that you want me to react to in the comments below. I'm super excited to see what this video has in store for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-3914.
Just a question. Will we ever get a narrator other than Dr. Miller, or are we stuck with him forever? Because like I've definitely toned down in my dislike of him, but me and him will have beef forever and ever. So I'm just wondering.
Object Class, Keter.
Ooh, shit.
Special Containment Procedures. As of the time of writing, all members of SCP-3914 remain uncontained and active. Given the considerable resources SCP-3914 has at its disposal, any operation to contain the group as a whole has been deemed infeasible.
Right.
Instead, Mobile Task Force Alpha-4 Pony Express operatives have been embedded within Amazon.com Incorporated and are to monitor the activities of any individual involved with SCP-3914.
Interesting. I knew Jeff Bezos couldn't be trusted. I knew it.
In the event that an opportunity to capture a member of SCP-3914 should arise, Mobile Task Force Psi-8, the silencers, are to be deployed to detain the individual in question and transport them to Site for containment and interrogation.
Okay.
Any anomalous object or entity created by SCP-3914 are similarly to be contained within Site for further study. Given the likelihood that SCP-3914's necromantic capabilities are derived from anomalous artifacts, the retrieval and containment of these artifacts is to be considered top priority for all Foundation agents embedded within Amazon.
Interesting.
Should any attempt be made by SCP-3914 to begin retail and distribution of its anomalous products to the public, any dispatched objects are to be intercepted by Mobile Task Force 4 agents, and an operation mounted by Mobile Task Force Psi-8 to locate and terminate all members of SCP-3914 in order to prevent an SK-class Broken Masquerade event.
Jesus. They said no. If this shit becomes widespread, we have to take them all out. Okay, all right. I'm ready. You know, I'm always down to slander Jeff Bezos. So, let's get started.
Description: SCP-3914 is the designation given to Amazon.com Incorporated's Board of Directors.
Wow.
Each individual member of SCP-3914 exhibits a unique anomalous ability, all of which exhibit properties consistent with necrothaumatology. Successive members of SCP-3914 have each exhibited the same ability as the member whose position they took, suggesting abilities are not naturally possessed, but rather obtained as part of the process of joining SCP-3914, likely through the usage of an as-of-yet unidentified anomalous artifact.
Right.
The members of SCP-3914 and their individual abilities are as follows.
Okay, I'm ready.
Designation: SCP-3914 1. Full name: Tom A. Alberg. Date joined: June 1996. Anomalous ability: reanimation of recently deceased persons. Designated SCP-3914-A. Sentience is retained, but all reanimated persons are completely subservient to SCP-3914-1.
Oh, shit.
All instances exhibit complete cessation of bodily functions. Designation: SCP-3914-2. Full name: Patricia Q. Stonecipher. Date joined: February 1997.
Okay.
Anomalous ability. Reanimation of human remains regardless of age. All sentience is lost during the reanimation process, but reanimated persons, designated SCP-3914-B, remain capable of basic motor function and carry out all orders given by SCP-3914-2 to the best of their ability. Designation: SCP-3914-3. Full name: Thomas O. Ryder. Date joined: November 2002. Anomalous ability. Forced manifestation of Class 4 incorporeal entities in the image of recently deceased persons. Designated SCP-3914-C. Designation: SCP-3914-4. Full name: Jonathan J. Rubenstein. Date joined: December 2010.
Oh, that's kind of recent.
Anomalous ability. Binding of incorporeal entities to inanimate objects.
What is this picture that he chose for this? What is this? I don't normally comment on what goes on over here because I'm so busy reading over here. But what is that? I don't know if that's giving the vibes that you thought it was going to give, friend.
Designation: SCP-3914-5. Full name: Jamie S. Gorley.
There's a lot of people.
Date joined: February 2012. Anomalous ability. Shaping of biological material via mental command.
Oh.
Designation: SCP-3914-6. Full name: Judith A. McGrath. Date joined: July 2014. Anomalous ability currently unknown. Designation: SCP-3914-7. Full name: Wendell P. Weeks. Date joined: February 2016. Anomalous ability currently unknown.
See, and I really don't like the ones that we don't know about.
SCP-3914-8. Full name: Daniel P. Huttenlocker. Date joined: September 2016. Anomalous ability: complete cessation of life via touch.
Oh, shit.
Designation: SCP-3914-0. Full name: Jeffrey P. Bezos.
There he go.
Date joined: non-applicable.
What?
Anomalous ability: none. SCP-3914-0 appears to be a SCP-3914-A instance, used by SCP-3914 as a public figurehead.
He's not a real person. That makes sense why he looks like that.
The members of SCP-3914 all seem to share the same goal of financial success for Amazon.com Incorporated and make full use of their abilities to achieve this end.
Can we talk about how nefarious these abilities are, BT dubs? And also, the first two people have abilities. Let me see, hold on. Okay, so the first guy can reanimate recently deceased people when they retain their sentience, but they're subservient. But then the second girl, Patricia, right? She reanimates dead people. Oh, regardless of age. I was like, what makes that different? But she can reanimate any, however old the body is, she can reanimate it. And also they're not sentient. Okay, I was just they're the inverse of each other almost. No, not inverse. That's not quite right. But they're very, very similar. So I wonder why you would need them both on the board. But hey, better to have them, with you than against you, right?
The members of SCP-3914 all seem to share the same goal of financial success for Amazon.com Incorporated and make full use of their abilities to achieve this end.
Right.
To date, 37 clandestine warehouses and 3 factories staffed entirely by SCP-3914-B instances have been discovered.
That's crazy.
And at least more facilities are currently believed to exist.
Jesus.
Study of SCP-3914-B instances captured during Foundation raids has shown that instances have been created from both recently deceased persons, primarily homeless individuals or missing persons, as well as remains exhumed from multiple mass graves. Some instances show a level of decay consistent with years of decomposition.
Now, they blanked that out, but I feel like it's got to be a lot because we don't have a lot of mass graves here in the U.S. Now, admittedly, it could be worldwide, and I think maybe but I don't think mass graves are really utilized that much in the modern day and age. I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
Several employees of both Amazon.com Incorporated and several rival electronic commerce companies, as well as multiple politicians, Law enforcement officials and other public figures have been determined through extensive investigation to in fact be SCP-3914-A instances. It is currently believed that these instances may have contributed to the failure of several investigations into Amazon.com Incorporated regarding illegal business practices.
That tracks.
SCP-3914 was first discovered in 2000 following the discovery of an SCP-3914-C instance bound to an Amazon brand virtual assistant device. Originally given its own designation, subsequent investigations determined the existence of SCP-3914 and several anomalies under the control of its members, including more instances of SCP-3914-C.
And 3914-C, that's the guy who can bind like non-corporeal entities to people or to bodies, right? I think that's who that is.
For its part, the members of SCP-3914 appear to be aware of the Foundation's existence, actively instructing all SCP-3914-B instances to respond violently to Foundation personnel.
Interesting.
As of the time of writing, however, SCP-3914 has made no attempt to directly contact the Foundation, and as such is believed to be entirely hostile.
Probably, yeah.
Addendum.
People with that much power tend to not like governing bodies that want to tell people what to do, so.
Addendum 3914-A. On 1803, Mobile Task Force Alpha 4 operative D. Thompson reported a brief encounter with SCP-3914-1 and SCP-3914-8 in an elevator at Amazon.com Incorporated's headquarters in Seattle, Washington.
Vaguely terrifying.
Thompson reported that the encounter only lasted a few seconds and that no words were exchanged, suggesting it was of little importance. 3 months later, Thompson requested a transfer back to site, citing a belief that SCP-3914 was growing suspicious of him. Thompson's request was granted, and he left Amazon.com Incorporated the following day. On 2706, Thompson arrived at site and immediately triggered thaumaturgical detection systems upon entering the site's lobby.
I was thinking that they had maybe killed him, but I was like, well, he said it was only a few seconds, and I'm assuming...
Thompson reacted violently to this, lethally wounding the site receptionist and 2 facility security officers using his standard-issue sidearm before he could be terminated.
Wow.
Following his successful termination, examination of Thompson's body confirmed he had undergone complete organ failure 3 months prior, suggesting he had been killed by SCP-3914-8 and reanimated as an SCP-3914-A instance on the day of the reported encounter. An inspection of his personal belongings revealed a sophisticated tracking device suspected to have been produced on the orders of SCP-3914, concealed within his clothing. Following this incident, all infiltration of Amazon.com Incorporated by Mobile Task Force Alpha 4 is to be halted indefinitely, with all personnel assigned to SCP-3914 to instead redirect efforts towards finding a method to contain or terminate all members of SCP-3914. Until this comes to fruition, all staff are to be made aware that SCP-3914 is aware of the site's location and actively hostile to Foundation interests.
What do you do?
As such, all staff should practice increased vigilance, and any evidence of potential surveillance or otherwise unusual activity should be reported to Site Director K. Ellis immediately. Addendum 3914-B. Following the event described in Addendum 3914-A, SCP-3914 has begun taking direct economic action against the Foundation. Several companies involved in supplying the Foundation with crucial parts and materials for use in equipment, including the reinforced metals used in containment chamber construction and electronic components of devices such as Scranton reality anchors and CAD counters, have been purchased by Amazon.com Incorporated.
Interesting.
Furthermore, some companies have chosen to end previous contracts with the Foundation abruptly and without explanation, despite having suffered no such buyout. As such, it is currently hypothesized that members of SCP-3914 have killed and reanimated the directors of these companies as SCP-3914-A instances.
Which is interesting, but I don't understand what the purpose would be. Unless you don't understand what the purpose of the SCP Foundation is. Like, bro, y'all can do whatever you want over at Amazon. We're over here preventing the end of the world. Why are you sabotaging us actively? But okay, I get it. We got beef.
Finally, several cemeteries in close proximity to Foundation sites globally have been targets of grave robbing incidents, prompting concerns that SCP-3914 may be deliberately seeking out deceased Foundation personnel to reanimate, likely either to gather further information or to affect morale amongst current Foundation personnel. Due to the strain put on Foundation resources by these economic attacks, senior staff have issued a formal request to O5 Command to purchase the remaining suppliers, bringing production directly into Foundation control and preventing any further buyouts by SCP-3914.
Absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. And frankly, I think it's wild that a request has to be made. The O5 Council should have been moved on that. They moving too slow. Like, y'all are losing. Y'all are not winning the war here. That's really interesting. I've been told y'all I don't like Jeff Bezos. I've been told y'all I don't trust anybody with that much money. And now look, now here we are, proven right once again. That was really fun. That was really intriguing. I would love to see follow-ups to these entries. I'd love to see stories about them. Give me a TV show. Give me a TV show. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this with me. Don't forget to leave your extra quests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Ho Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.